Hey, can I ask you something? What's the very first thing you do when you wake up? I mean, in that delicate, hazy moment between your last dream and your first conscious thought. Before you even open your eyes, what is your first physical action? For so many of us, it's an automatic, almost involuntary reflex. The hand snakes out, searching for the cold, smooth surface of our phone. We tell ourselves it's just to check the time or to turn off the alarm, but we both know it's rarely just that. Within seconds, before our feet have even had a chance to feel the floor, we're plunged into a digital torrent, a flood of emails demanding our attention, a cascade of notifications, jarring headlines, and the endless curated scroll of social media. Our brain, still in a vulnerable, highly suggestible state, is immediately jolted into a reactive mode. Our nervous system kicks into fight or flight, releasing a spike of cortisol, the primary stress hormone. We're not gently waking up, we're being ambushed. We start our day already behind, already reacting, already feeling a sense of pressure and anxiety. We've handed over the keys to our emotional state to an algorithm before we've even had a sip of water. But what if there was another way? What if instead you took a moment to just be? To breathe and stretch, to feel the texture of your sheets, to notice the quiet hum of the morning, to simply check in with your own body and mind before engaging with the outside world. Those first few minutes after waking up are far more important than you think. They are the foundation upon which your entire day is built. They can set the tone for everything that follows: your mood, your focus, your productivity, and even the quality of your interactions with your loved ones. A morning spent in reaction mode often leads to a day of impatience and distraction. Imagine starting your morning with a deep sense of calm. Picture yourself feeling grounded and centered, not frazzled and rushed. Imagine moving through your day with a clear and powerful intention, knowing what truly matters and focusing your energy there, instead of being pulled in a million different directions. And imagine having a reservoir of clean, sustainable energy that carries you through your tasks with ease. This isn't about waking up at 4 a.m. to run a marathon. It's about making small, deliberate choices that have an outsized impact. Let's talk about how you can make that happen. Because believe it or not, that simple choice in the first 5 minutes of your day can either set you up for success, clarity, and energy, or it can silently contribute to a cycle of chronic stress, eventual burnout, and deteriorating health. It's a subtle erosion, happening one morning at a time. The good news is, the power to change that narrative is entirely in your hands, and it begins the moment you wake up tomorrow. If you grab your phone before you even sit up, you're flooding your brain with stress and dopamine spikes. This traps your mind in reactive mode all day. Instead, give yourself 10 minutes of peace before looking at a screen. Your body just went 7 hours without hydration, and the first thing most people do, coffee. But skipping water thickens your blood, slows circulation, and makes your heart work harder. One glass of water before anything else can change your mornings completely. That quick bowl of sugary cereal or pastry? It's not breakfast, it's a blood sugar roller coaster. You'll crash by mid-morning, craving more sugar. Swap it with protein or fiber, eggs, oats, or fruit, and you'll feel the difference. Most of us go from bed straight to the couch or the car. Your spine and blood vessels hate that. Movement first thing, even 2 minutes of stretching or a short walk, boosts circulation and lowers morning stiffness. Let's talk about habit number 5, starting your day in a frantic rush. You know the feeling, the alarm blares, and you're immediately behind. You're throwing on clothes, grabbing keys, your mind already racing. This isn't just a chaotic start, it's a biological trigger. When you rush without a plan, your body floods with cortisol, the primary stress hormone. Your nervous system can't distinguish this modern stress from an ancient, life-threatening danger. This activates your fight-or-flight response, putting you on high alert. You become reactive, irritable, and unable to think clearly. You're starting your day in survival mode, which is exhausting. and undermines your focus for hours. The good news is there's a powerful antidote that takes just 2 minutes. Before diving into the chaos, simply sit down with a piece of paper. The act of writing down just 3 priorities for the day can completely change your mental state. Why only 3? It forces you to be realistic and intentional. It's not about listing every overwhelming task, but defining what a successful day looks like in its simplest form. This small ritual signals to your brain that you are in command. You're no longer just reacting. You're setting a clear trajectory. This simple act lowers your cortisol and replaces frantic urgency with a sense of calm, focused control. You've created an anchor for your day, ready to move with purpose. So here's the truth. The habits destroying your mornings aren't huge, scary things. They're small: checking your phone, skipping water, sugary breakfasts, sitting too soon, and rushing without a plan. But these little choices stack up and slowly wear down your health. Recognizing yourself in some of these habits is the first most important step. So before anything else, let go of any guilt or pressure you might be feeling. This isn't about achieving a perfect morning routine overnight. It's about gentle, consistent progress. Guilt is a heavy anchor, and what we're aiming for is momentum. So just start with one small change tomorrow. Don't try to fix everything at once. That's a surefire way to get overwhelmed and give up. Instead, pick the one thing from this video that felt most manageable to you. Maybe it's simply laying out your workout clothes before bed, or maybe it's just committing to not hitting the snooze button. That single tiny victory when you wake up can completely reframe your mindset for the entire day. And trust me, your body and mind will thank you for it. You'll start to notice the difference, not in a dramatic movie montage way, but in the quiet moments. A little more energy in the afternoon, a bit more patience with your kids or co-workers, a clearer head to tackle your to-do list. If this realistic, compassionate approach to health is what you've been looking for, consider subscribing to the channel. We're all about providing real, practical tips that fit into your actual life. And if this video made you think of someone, a friend, a family member, a co-worker who's been struggling with their mornings, do them a favor and share it. It could be the little nudge they need. We'd also love to hear from you. What's the one change you're going to commit to? Let us know in the comments. It's a great way to hold yourself accountable and inspire others in this community.